talking about taking over a BDR team that's been really struggling. Now, I was tasked with this a couple of years ago and had this team that literally the quarter before their numbers were bad. Now, the results numbers, I guess I should say, are bad. Their activities, they actually were doing the work. It just wasn't working. And so that was part of the reason they brought me in, because they wanted me to fix this. Now, the first thing I did was sit down one-on-one with each member of the team. There's 12 people on the team, and I had to go through and say, okay, tell me a little bit about what's going well, what's been frustrating, where do you feel like changes need to be made? The thing I heard over and over again was, hey, I'm doing all the KPIs. I'm doing all the activities. It just doesn't work. Got it. So one of the first things that we looked at was messaging. It was not good. It was not good at all. So we went and we did some changes to it, and we did some A/B testing to see, hey, what works? The other thing is we really focused in on the mindset, making sure that we weren't just making dials because I needed to check a box and I was going to check in to make sure that you did it. But I was more focused in on, hey, are we focusing in on the right things in the right ways? The other thing that we looked at is the type of leads that we're going after. When I sat down with them, one of the things I saw over and over again was, hey, well, I want to be different. So I'm going after these people because they're not being touched. Well, guess what? There's a reason they're not being touched, because they're not the right fit. So making sure that we're focusing in on the right people, that makes a huge difference. So we did this. And the other thing is I did an incentive and really focused in on constantly looking at ways that we can think about winning over just going through the grind, because being a BDR, SDR, it's really hard. It's one of those jobs that just never ending. So focusing in on the right way. So we started doing this and we started having success within the first couple of weeks, and we kept going with it and we kept going with it and keep building and keep on going with lots of high energy. And the other thing I did with them, started doing incentive. Every Thursday, if they had hit their number for the week by Thursday, not activities, but results, they took Friday off. Hey, you earned it. You got all your numbers. You don't need to have another day at the office. So take a day off. So we started doing this over and over again and having those team goals, individual goals, and we started seeing success, not only just in their activities, those were good, but their results, and not just in sets, but actually accepted, and the pipeline was growing. So really focusing in on less about the activities, but what's behind those activities, what's going into those activities. Those are the things that you need to pay attention to, and then make sure the humans, the people, they have the right mindset, they have the right incentives, they have the right motives, and you can be able to help them succeed as individuals, because that's when they're at their best. Here you go.